Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about the Gift of Imperfection, which is the book I read this month. I'm going to be talking about the lessons I learned from it. But guys, you need to get a copy and read. This book teaches us so much. It is so powerful. You don't want to miss out on this book, guys. The first thing I learned from this book is how we need to own our story and love ourselves through the process of owning our story. Before we can own our own story, we need to first have knowledge of ourselves. It is very important. But while knowing ourselves, we have to be kind, loving, and gentle with ourselves, because it's not going to be all rosy. We're going to find things we won't like. So we need to embrace our tenderness and vulnerability. We need to worry more about how we feel than what people think. We need to give to ourselves things like courage, compassion, connection every single day. She defined courage, but I choose to see courage as the act or ability to speak my thoughts, my mind, my feelings, no matter where I am, no matter who agrees. Even when I'm uncomfortable, I still choose to speak my truth. I learned so much more, guys. This book was contemplative. I had to think, reflect. God, it was magical. And I'm still planning to revisit this magic again. One of the things that challenged me in this book was self-doubt. How self-doubt gets in the way of identifying and using our gifts. She talked about how we need to identify what makes us afraid and a lot of other things. And I'm still on it. I'm still battling it right this moment, guys. And one of the things that healed me was compassion. I also talked about it in a previous video I made, so check it out. And I'm still in my healing process right now. The one lesson I'm still practicing right now, although there are a lot of other lessons, but the one that sticks out for me is authenticity. As a person that I've always loved and gravitated towards authentic people, I didn't know how to become one myself. But after reading this book, I think I know where to start from and how I go forward from there on. It teaches us how to believe we are worthy, not when and not if. Right this minute, we are worthy, all of us. It tells us how we need to understand that we are humans. Everyone is struggling one way or the other. It doesn't just happen to you alone. It happens to others too. We need to cultivate love, kindness, and the one that got to me was creativity, because I know I'm a creative person, but I fell for the society standard that says since I'm a tech person, I should focus on my tech world. But right now, I'm breaking that box. In fact, I'm throwing it to the trash can, and I'm going to create time for my creativity. Yes, I'm going to create time for me and my creative personality. There are other lists of things to cultivate in the book, so when you read the book, you're going to see it. But there's one quote I saw in there I'm adopting. I remember it as live, laugh, dance like no one is watching, and live life like heaven is here on earth. So from now on, I'm going to live, laugh, work, everything I do like nobody is watching. Because I know one thing we all do is we all do all these things like people are watching and it affects us. But if no one is watching, I think we work more productively. I'm going to live like my heaven is here on earth. So I'm going to choose peace, calmness, kindness, authenticity, love. So get a copy and read, guys. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye.